Timberborn and our update 7 series, and another of these mini videos. There's potentially the last of the update 7 ones, and what I want to do today before the drought hits, as the drought hits, is rework the industrial area. We are going to disconnect it for a moment, but we have a decent supply of planks and logs, so we're going to delete the last of the water wheels and plank in the last of this area. Going to... Do I want to move the power connection? Probably would be sensible, wouldn't it, at this point? Without completely rebuilding it, it's going to be a bit ugly, but I think completely rebuilding it is probably a bit excessive, so we're going to go with a bit ugly. And we're going to do that. So let's high prioritize, and I'm going to try high prioritizing in reverse and see if the game likes me or not, and see if they build it in the order I high prioritized it. They are not, so pause. Oh wow, they are really on it. So let's actually, we can just unpause all of those now. Awesome. Wow, they built that way quicker than I expected. I might be able to delete some of this anyway, but I didn't want to lose our ability to create things. We really need more plank, and we will then need more gear production. And I then want to put in the wood workshop. Now, I've just built all of this, literally thinking of deleting some of it straight away, all of it straight away, because we could use a plank workshop as a connection. Now, this will frustrate some of you. It's how my brain works. Please bear with me. What we can do is we can do this. That actually won't work, which is even more frustrating, I'm sure, because we need the right angle. So what we can do instead is do that, and adjust the 190 degree. I know. It frustrates me as much as it frustrates some of you sometimes, but it's the... much like, I think sometimes I feel a bit of an affinity with JC with this, in that this is not pre-planned. I don't, test all this stuff. I just do it. So it happens live, and therefore, pause. Take a moment to button the hatches. We should probably actually have these preset. I wish you could do just before do this, but you can't. So we should leave that one when bad tide ends to stay closed. Should do the same with that. Actually, let's find the one that I clicked on. Here we go. Yep. Cool. I left that one as well, which is good. And these need to be closed. Those are closed. That's fine. Let's turn those off. We should actually do my usual, which is pause, unpause, pause, pause, unpause, pause, pause, unpause, pause. We'll let the other ones pump until they are dry. 23-day drought. Again, not a problem for us with how things are set up, particularly after last time when we cut this little channel to give us access to all of the water in here. But yeah, right, let's get that built, and then we will move this path around. So I think 2 more plank workshops. And then maybe another 2 gear workshops. I know we could support a lot more gear workshops than that, but that's what we'll go for. And yes, that probably triggers some of you that they are not lined up. Again, not necessarily intentional. That is going to be changed though. So let's flip that and move that. Well, I'm going to use the gaps in the path for storage. I think that's quite useful sometimes. So we'll put in some log storage, some plank storage, gear storage, just to help with efficiency, I guess. Gears, there we go. So we've got that in. I'm kind of thinking, looking at the state of the planks, maybe we go 1 more plank production. And this is going to... No, we could maybe leave that. What I'm going to do actually... Yeah. Oh, my dog's very whiny at the moment. I'm going to do that. Put that there. Put the path there. And then go down. Come there. Come up 1. Delete that. Put that there. And then we've got power the other side. Because although we haven't picked any yet, I do want to put in a wood workshop. And we're going to put it there. And then I think we'll just tidy up the path a little bit. Like that. And like that. While I get that built, we will just have a quick check around and make sure things are looking okay. Bread stores are full. We need to get some storage sorted for that. Carrots are growing. We've got so much storage. Actually, let's swap over some of our carrot storage for bread storage. Bread. Yep. Grilled potato storage is fine. This guy's probably paused. Yep, he is. That's all looking okay. Water levels are still fine, even though we're in a drought. This is looking good. Oh, I had to let the whiny dog out in the garden. He's fine now, so yep. One thing that I wanted to do, and it's kind of frustrating, I think, is that, and kind of bad planning on my part. I wish that there was a setting for this to enable during droughts do this. Because I would quite like to be able to pump out this. Now, I maybe planned this badly. Because what I would like is during... We don't really need it at the moment, but this feels like a bit of a waste. We've got this huge reservoir, and we're not actually using it. Now, we don't really need it because we've got this huge reservoir. Except during a bad tide, we don't. And you could say my designing was somewhat short-sighted. Maybe because I have to wear glasses. Right, this might as well be paused at the moment because we don't have the ingredients. Because I don't think we have pine resin. Or do we? We do. Let's get picking pine resin. So we want to... it seems... I know it seems kind of crazy, but I think because of the zip lines, I'm just going to set up storage for treated planks over here. Again, feel free to comment down below if you think this is a good or a bad idea. But to me, this seems sensible. We're not using this area at the moment for anything. So we might as well. We want, just thinking, if we want to build the Dirt X, that's 100. The mine is 200. So I think storage for 180 seems reasonable. Wondering if we build 2 of those actually, because treated plank production is always a bit of a bottleneck. So yeah, I think maybe we build 2 of those. We could move this path over if we need to in the future. That's not going to be an issue. But that will probably help us significantly. How's our power grid looking at the moment? We are not as comfortable as I would like. So that's easy enough to address. Let's just throw in a couple more large windmills. So that's that. So we've added 3 more planks, 2 more gears, the treated planks. So that's good. I'm just thinking gristmill wise, do we get into a little bit of aquatic farming now? I wonder if we aquatic farm this. Take a lot of water dumping, wouldn't it? Take more water dumping than I maybe like the idea of. The alternative is we mechanical fluid pump it. We should be starting to make treated planks. Maybe I don't understand how that works entirely. We're just going to get this guy going. You're still... There we go. We are making treated planks now. I think I want to get terraforming going first. I think that's going to be my priority. But does it matter that we've got that hole there? Because we could open up that whole area into an aquatic farm. I kind of feel like that's a good idea. What I want to do first, though, is we're going to remove that. We're going to remove that. We should probably remove that. And that. We might have an issue with bad tide, but Yeah, we can always use some contamination barriers. Yeah, we're going to go with that. And I think getting into aquatic farming is probably sensible. Food diversity is always a good one. And apart from maple pastry, so the other thing we could be looking at doing is planting some maple trees. And honestly, I guess we could look at zip lining to another area to plant maple trees. And we can get over here, can't we? So maybe we set up a maple grove over here. We can irrigate this now. We would have issues with bad tide, but we can do contamination barriers. So, and can I can zip line. I can zip line most of the way there. So that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Right. So the treated planks are coming in. Those are just going to take a while, I think. They are a slow process. So we'll let those go. Planks are going up. Metal's going up. Paper's full. Bad water's full. Food is looking okay. We should be... we've got 17 days left. Do I want to plant some more something? So short of beavers. Do we start the housing project? Do we start the housing project? There is a mod that lets you connect more than 2 to one of these, but it seems like 2 is a sensible number to me, actually. Or do I just put in some more housing? Do I just put in more housing? So we are constantly short of beavers. Oh, the indecision. And these were supposed to all be temporary. Let's start the process. Screw it. So we will need access to build it. And I'm not going to rely on getting it built before we have problems. By problems, I mean bad tide issues. Slightly worried about crossing the streams. But we might have to raise up an intermediate point for the zip lines, but yeah. And then what I was thinking is essentially, because of the way the housing works, we don't even need to raise it up. We could just put it out here. But I thought it would be cool to go further out. So we're going to go out into the deep water. So we do need to come out here. And go to double platforms. So I put that in the wrong place. And I just think this might look cool. It might look dumb. I don't know. And it's not a quick solution to our housing issue at all. But, you know, kind of inspired by the whole sort of tropical island way they do housing. So we will need also a zipline station. I did wonder if I put it on the roof, whether I can connect. Yep, I can connect over the top. Then we will then need some sort of stairage. I know the ladders mod is available. As I've said a few times, I'm really nervous about adding in mods which are so fundamental, in that if they get updated, if the experimental branch gets updated and breaks the mod, that we won't be able to play the save. That's my concern. So, yep. That's the start of the new housing project. Let's screw it. Let's get this going, shall we? Because it will be fun. Actually, because maybe they can build a lot of this without needing some stuff. Let's do that. See if we can get some of that built in this video. And yeah, let's do something a bit fun. That's a building project. We need some pathage in here. We need some pathage here, so that they can get to some of this stuff. I know this is not the most efficient, but it's just so they can blow stuff up, so it doesn't matter. Did we want to blow that up? I guess we do. I guess we do. We probably actually want to take quite a bit of that out. Because it's going to reduce our aquatic farming area. Delete you. I want to leave at least a whole block, though. We'll work on reducing that. Go over here. Cool. Good stuff. Yeah, we do need a lot more beaverage. Let's see if we can get this built. And getting the treated planks, getting this done is good. Once we've got some more beavers, we'll expand that even more. This is about to dry out, so we'll pause this shortly. We'll get this set up next time. I think we'll focus on this project. And while we do, I just wanted to say that I am now a partner with Wraith Energy, and if you wanted to pick up any of that, there is a link down below. I get a small amount of commission and you get awesome flavor energy drinks. I really like them. I think I've said before, they are still energy drinks. They come in awesome flavors, so if you want to help me out a little bit, go check those out. If you don't bother. Yeah, back to the beaver game. So this is probably the last of the Update 7 videos that I've pre-recorded whilst I am away helping out with my folks. I'm not sure how it will fit in with me getting home and that kind of thing. Check the community tab for updates on that kind of thing, if you care. If you don't care, just wait for more Beaver game videos to appear, I guess. Yeah, but this is, I've got a vision in my head for how I want this to be. Whether it will work or not, I don't know. I'm not the most aesthetic builder in the world. But I just thought this might be fun. And sometimes, 26 unemployed or missing beavers. That is not good. Let's see if we can. Let's just see where those are coming from, I guess. The bad water pumps, 3, they're all paused. Yep. Builders' huts. Let's deprioritize those. I guess between those and the researchers, that's probably all of it. So yeah, I mean, we're going to be slower building, but oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, folks, that is going to be it for today's video. I'll probably throw in a bit of a time lapse at the end of this being built. So hope you have enjoyed the video. I will be back soon with regular content, and I will see you all next time.
I got an ache inside of me. It's a deep hole where I bleed. Oh, can I seal it? You're like an ocean without land. Not a single grain of sand. I'm drifting on it. So cold, yet warm. When you hold me, when you close. I know, I'm a lost case, I'm a mess. But everything feels a little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal. You're making it brighter right through the gray.